And so for any man to meet his wife's need for security, the first thing is you communicate to your wife whatever it takes. First of all, I'm sorry that I've been detached. I'm sorry because you've said things to me that I discounted, that I wouldn't validate, that I, kind of put everything back in your court, and I haven't given you the nurture that you need. By the way, nurture, the word, when it says nourish and cherish, nourish means to feed to maturity. Cherish means to keep warm, literally. The word there means to keep warm. It's a plant that the farmer won't let anything come in and cause it to lose its fruit, to be frostbitten or harmed in any way. And that means not only am I going to nourish you to maturity, I'm going to protect you against anything that would come and harm you. Emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, I am going to protect you. Women thrive in that environment, but it begins when we communicate it. The second thing is be sensitive to your wife's needs. Be sensitive to her, study her. You're smart men, and you study her, and as you're studying her, it means you can predict what she needs. It's not that hard. Number 3 is be a faithful financial provider and money manager. And it just means be a hard worker and take care of the money, make sure that the money is spent properly. You don't dominate it, you're both partners, but you're a faithful provider and a money manager. All of those things make her feel secure. Just remember, your wife's number one need is the need of security. And here's how you can know if you're being successful. Now, if you're threatened to do this, and I understand that because I was also, but you sit down with your wife and you say this, am I making you feel secure? Now, if you're afraid to ask that, it's probably because you know the answer. And she would say, honestly, no. But if you're a successful husband, it means that you sit down with your wife and you say, do I make you feel secure? And your wife says, well, sometimes, but generally, no. And then you say this, tell me what I do that makes you feel insecure or what I don't do. Listen to me. She'll tell you the truth. Women are relationship experts. They really are. She'll tell you the truth. And if you'll just listen to what she has and don't be defensive, listen to what she has to say and don't be defensive, it'll fix you. She'll fix you. She knows what's wrong. She's waited. She's just waiting to fix you. If you can't sit down with your spouse and ask them, are you happy? Am I being a good husband to you? Am I being a good wife to you? If you can't do that, it means there's something wrong. It means that you're either not committed to doing it or you don't really want the information. But the only way that we can be successful is to listen to each other and care about each other. It doesn't mean that everything we say is right, but it means everything we say is important. Because the only way a man is ever going to learn about a woman is a woman teaches him. And you can't learn if you're defensive and you won't listen. It's very important for men to say to their wives, I'm committed the rest of my life. Mm-hmm. Anything that you need to my hurt, I'll meet your needs and make sure that you're taken care of. And when you know, and women know this intuitively, there are important things that we say and do, but you know when my heart is tuned in and when it's not.
I agree, and not every wife and husband situation is the same as ours. Mm-hmm. So it may be that you sit down with each other and say, honey, what is it that I'm not doing that I really need to help, do better?
Very important. Mm-hmm. Every husband, if they would just take the time to say to their wives and to mean it, tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me how I can do better. And a lot of guys would think, well, she has a list too long for me to listen to. Listen, marriage is so much easier when you just become humble and you become a servant and you say, tell me what you need and tell me what you want me to do. But resisting that, which I did for many years, it creates such a tension in the relationship. You can succeed in marriage and you can make your wife feel secure. As a woman, if you're listening to this right now, we hope that it's comforting to you and validating to you because this is a legitimate need that you have. You can have the marriage of your dreams. Your family has a great future. We are so glad that you've joined us today. Be back next time. We have a special program right here on Marriage Today. God bless you.
Thank you for joining us. Partner with Marriage Today and receive the Marriage on the Rock series on CD or DVD. Marriage Today's latest book, Happy Happy Love, will supercharge your marriage with practical tips, wisdom, and inspiration for every stage of marriage. Visit happylovebook.com. Follow your interests and get social by connecting with Jimmy and Karen and the Ministry of Marriage Today on Twitter. Become a rock-solid partner today and equip yourself with the tools you need for a successful marriage. $14, $28, or $56 per month. Choose the partnership level that's right for you. Become a rock-solid partner today.